What should I actually buy when Palworld TCG launches? Should you buy booster boxes, trial decks, cases, singles, or are there products you should completely avoid? Well, today I'm going to break down exactly what I'm buying on launch day, what I'm skipping, and where I think your money is best spent, whether you're a collector, a player, or somewhere in between. So before we get started, remember this is just my personal strategy. Nobody knows exactly where prices are going to settle once the game releases and the scalpers come out to play. Just kidding, I hope. And you should always buy what you actually enjoy collecting or playing, not because you're hoping to make money. So with that said, if you've been wondering what products are actually worth picking up and which ones I'd pass on, let's dive in. So personally for me, buying 2 trial decks is a no-brainer. There are 25 exclusive cards that you can't get from booster packs at launch. So I think every collector and player should own at least 1 copy of each, but I believe you do need to buy 2 copies of each structure deck, trial deck, in order to get a full play set. So you would need 2 of each, so 4 trial decks total. So 2 trial decks of the red-blue, 2 trial decks of the purple-green, and I know what you're thinking. That's kind of shitty. I actually don't like that when companies do this. This reminds me of my last experience with this was Digimon, where they put playable exclusives in the starter decks, and there was no other way to get them, so you had to buy them if you wanted those cards, and they're usually actually good. Like, you need them in your deck. So even though I hate it, I am going to be picking up 2 copies of each structure deck. I already pre-ordered it. I actually pre-ordered 2 at Game Nerds because they went back up for sale. They were out of stock. So the first time I tried ordering these, they were out of stock in Game Nerds. So I ordered 1 copy of each on Flipside Gaming. A couple days later, I checked back on Game Nerds and they were back in stock. And they still are as of today, 7/26/26. Both structure decks, or again, there's so many names for these: structure decks, trial decks, demo, or whatever, trial decks. So these are still in stock. They're only $17.97. If you guys already shop at Game Nerds, they have a loyalty program where you can get store credit as a rewards for just buying from them. So yeah, I picked these up here. Actually, I kind of got them for free if you factor in my rewards, but even if you didn't use your rewards, $17.97 is pretty good. They do charge $6 for shipping, and I believe it's above $60 or $65 total order you get free shipping. So yeah, so like you can see here, both trial decks are still up for sale. And like I said, if you do want the full collection and you do want all those playable cards, you probably want to buy 2 of each. All right, let's move on. So booster boxes, actually, Flipside Gaming still has their booster boxes in stock, as well as Game Nerds. Game Nerds went back up. They're both the same price. They're $46.99. That's not bad for a booster box, especially when we're used to paying $200 plus for Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. Their standard play boxes, they're like what, $130, $140. I believe their Hobbit set, like their newest set releasing for the Hobbit, is like MSRP $200 or something. But your LGS might be able to hook you up. My LGS has them for $160 each. So your mileage may vary for Magic, but I'm just saying, I'm comparing these two. Paying $46.99 for a booster box, even though it's only 12 packs, is unheard of. So if you were to say 24 packs, that's still like $90, right? $94. That's like nothing. So I still think this is really, really worth it. These are really good prices, and you get even better prices if you buy cases. So this is the Flipside gaming page here. And then let's go check out their cases. So here are their cases. These are still up for sale. Game Nerds is actually sold out. They sold out of their early bird pricing, which was dirt cheap. It was like $300 something. That is just stupid cheap. That has to be close to distributor pricing. But yeah, that was their early bird pricing, which was sold out, and then they sold out of their regular pricing. So Flipside Gaming is the next cheapest listings I could find, and these are $489.99, which comes out to $40.83 a box. Oh, sorry. Yes, $40.83. My math is mathing. It's $40.83 with a little squiggly line above the 3 because it's infinite. You know what I mean? For you math nerds out there, I don't know what the terminology for that is, but yeah, this is like still a good deal in my opinion. Really, really good deal, especially if you're hunting for those parallel rares or the God Pack, the alleged God Pack. There's a few more people saying that they have hit that God Pack, so if that's real, we be hunting, boys. So yeah, this is still a good deal. Flipside Gaming, shout out to them. Thank you for keeping that price. And this game really, really popped off, and they still have it in stock, so they must have a lot. All right, so let's talk about some stuff I think your money is not well spent on. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is just my opinion, but let's talk about these storage boxes, because some of these are sold out, so people have obviously been buying these. Keep your pals safe in these awesome storage boxes. These are literally just like the fat packs from Magic the Gathering, and they're not only the fat packs, they're flat packed, so you have to assemble them as seen here. Man, for 1647, I would literally rather use that money on buying more trial decks. Like, I think if you are wondering where your money's best spent, I would just buy a trial deck. Unless you're like filthy rich, like a millionaire. Like, I have pretty good disposable income. I work in surgery. I don't want to say what I make, but I have pretty good disposable income, and I still wouldn't buy this. Like, this is not a good use of your money. Yeah, this is a pass for me. I'm sorry, but unless you really are a fan of this, then I would buy it. But I still think I would use your funds on buying a trial deck. So yeah, so here is the Petalia. I mean, the art looks good, but man, what I would have preferred, you know what I really would have preferred? I would have preferred actual kind of fat packs or bundles, where these were the boxes that your packs came in, and they could have sold you like 8 packs and then a pack of the sleeves, and the sleeves, we'll get into it, but yeah, I would have taken 8 packs of the sleeves in this box for $50. That is agreeable. This box for 1647 is not. All right, so here we are with the playmats. So again, this is personal preference, but for me personally, I would pass on these playmats. You can probably go to one of the many custom sites that is not Inked Gaming. Do not go to Inked Gaming or you will get scammed on. It's crazy how like such a popular big company has fallen from grace. You will not get your shit. So do not order from them. But there's many people on Etsy, and if you put an order on Etsy, your purchase is protected. So yeah, I would buy one there and just give them the art of the pal you want, and they will make it perfectly. This is like egregious. $45 for a mass-produced playmat, man. And it's not even like a 2-player playmat. It's just a single-player playmat. You can see the dimensions here. It'll be the same as our next one we're going to show on screen. But unless you really, really, really wanted Shadowbeak, I would pass on this. You could just buy two trial decks and still have some money left over. So I would pass on that. Here's another version of their playmats, the V2. V2 has been upgraded from 1.5 to 2 millimeters. Ooh. Yeah, so same size. Is actually like 1 centimeter taller, I think, than the other one. But I think I would still pass on this. Even at $27.97, I wouldn't, I definitely would not buy this. Oh, and here's the free shipping offer. It's $75, not $65. That's my mistake. So yeah, I would pass on these playmats. They're really, really pricey. Even at 20, like, playmats are like $19.99. I'm just spoiled with cheap playmats. But even then, there's like, if you're gonna spend a lot of money on a playmat, I would rather get a pyramid playmat, or if you, I hate to recommend it, but even the Spellground playmats are even better than this. I'm talking about the new Spellgrounds. Relax, sit down, Ted. Relax. I'm not talking shit on your old Spellground from the 90s. I'm talking about 2026 Spellgrounds. I did a review video on them. Literally new out of the package. They are piling. That is just fucking embarrassing. So, and even though that's embarrassing, I would still recommend a 2026 Spellground over whatever the fuck this is. So, yeah, unless you really have a connection to this PAL, I would avoid this playmat. And here is the Chillit. Man, Chillit is actually part of my team right now on the video game. I'm level like 58 right now, and I just love it. Look, it reminds me of like a Lapras from Pokemon on like the weight loss program. I don't want to say the med, but yeah, it looks like a Lapras on a weight loss program. So, all right, so here are the deck boxes. Again, these deck boxes, they seem cheap at $8.47, but you know what that means. You know these deck boxes are probably made out of that Japanese style plastic, just with art printed on it. It looks sturdy on the picture, but I promise you this is going to be that Japanese plastic deck box. Again, you could do better than this. Let's see here. It just says features thicker material. It doesn't tell you what it's made out of though. Oh, wait, here is that PP. It's made out of PP, which is, I'm assuming, plastic. So yeah, there's just better deck boxes. Like if you guys, like let's say you guys play an event or standard a lot, or like from standard for Magic the Gathering, or constructed, you go to constructed events a lot, I would just invest in a really good deck box. Aaron Kane makes really, really good custom wooden deck boxes. From like cheapest ones are $40 to $60, and that is a like a indie business. He is well regarded even from Tolarian Community College, so I would definitely give him my business. And he always has sales on leftover product, so you can still get a really good price on one. Other deck boxes I really like are the Titan deck box. That's actually like out of business, the company, but there's this Titan deck box. It's made out of aluminum. It's really good. It's sturdy. I really like it. It has a magnetized top of the deck box. I might do a deck box review video. That's actually a good idea. But yeah, there's so many better deck boxes. Unless you have to have your PAL on your deck box, go buy some stickers and put that shit on the front of your deck box. Even an Ultra Pro deck box for $10 would be better than this. So yeah, do not buy these accessories. Like the accessories are such a miss, man. It's just a miss. Like they're trying to trick you with the art, but it's just not going to protect your deck. If you're going to spend a lot of money on your cards, you should invest in something that can protect it. Unless you really, really don't have the means, then I get it. But if you do have the means, add a little extra money and protect your cards. All right, and speaking of protecting your cards, here are the sleeves for $10.47. I have to just say this plainly. These sleeves are gonna suck ass. Like these sleeves, if you guys use the free sleeves from the Pokemon ETBs, you know they're ass. Like they're not good. I did a review video on sleeves, and those sleeves were the worst ones. They split without like any I easily split the sleeve, like barely touching it. You can see that video. I'll put a link in the description below showing me test that sleeve. This is going to be similar to that sleeve. Trust me. These are not good sleeves. If you have to have art, I would suggest Dragon Shields, even though the new Dragon Shields are booty cheeks compared to the old Dragon Shields. But yeah, these sleeves are going to be booty cheeks. Trust me. Even the bad Dragon Shields from modern day with art on them are better than this. So unless you have to have art, then maybe buy the oversized Dragon Shields to put the clear ones to put these inside of, but that's like so much effort. I wouldn't do it. And you only get 75 sleeves, by the way, in these. Yeah. So what sleeves do I recommend? I actually recommend, if you have to get a sleeve better, like a plain sleeve with no art, I would recommend DuelSpec. DuelSpec is actually one of my go-to sleeves now. I actually just bought a bunch, and I'm buying a bunch for my Cyberpunk TCG event I'm running as raffle prizes. But in the video I'll put in the description below, in my testing, it withstood a lot of work. It took a lot of work to split that sleeve. It's actually the #1 sleeve, blew everything out of the water, even the old school Dragon Shields, like the ones that are good. Yes, I have a stock of the old school Dragon Shields because I love them that much, and the DuelSpecs blew them out of the water. Yeah, I would get those over these. These are pass. Skip for show. It's not even a question. Skip. Do not get these sleeves. Do not get these sleeves. And here is the DuelSpec website if you guys want to buy some actual good sleeves. And I'll put a discount code in the description below, and I'll show it on screen right now. So if you guys want to buy really good sleeves for the same price, just buy DuelSpecs. They're just better, and protect your cards and protect your investment. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, why would you spend all this money on cards and buy ass sleeves that will destroy them? So anyway, yeah, that is what I am buying. Let me know in the comments below. Is this your same strategy? Are you avoiding pretty much all of the accessories like the plague, and just buying your good old trusted pyramid playmat? Just kidding, but you know what I mean. Just better playmats, better sleeves, better deck boxes. Let me know in the comments below. Or are you avoiding all of this and just going to buy singles? Because singles, I won't lie, it's the smarter way to go. It always is, but it's not the funnest. Most fun? Anyway, I work in surgery. I don't know proper grammar. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.